Good morning and welcome to the ArcheAge Action Report. I am Scrivian. I am the co-guild leader of Insomnia. That's right, 3 weeks in a row, 3 different A3Rs, 3 different guilds. We went from Critical Moment 2 weeks ago to last week we were trying out Catalyst. Things didn't quite work out, though we did enjoy our time there. We learned a bunch of things, and now we have merged with probably our best allies and one of the longest alliances that has been on the Taiyang server. We merged with Chinail CE, so CE, CM are now together. 2 of the anti-Zumba guilds have merged into a larger, more active guild of about 30 to 40 active players on a night, and we have hit the ground running. This weekend we jumped in and we helped in the Mercenaries castle siege. You'll see the footage going on the screen wherever the hell that is in relation to my video. It's all siege video that I'm showing there, so we were involved in the castle defense where we held off a western attack on an eastern castle. We've done Serpentis probably every single night. There was a lot of See It Drown love going on. There's a lot of other stuff going on. There's PvE, PvP, world quest changes, secret stuff, blah, 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 blah. Holy crap, is it exciting. We are having a blast in getting into merging the 2 guilds together because we are mostly together now. We're still some fine-tuning, some other stuff we have to work out. Get the rank structure all set up, find out, work out which team speak we're going to actually be working in. But there's a lot going on, and it's an exciting time, and everybody seems to be pleased with the merger. I said, this time, I jumped in. It's both feet in, and this is it. This is where we're going to be for the time, or at least, well, we're going to be now until everyone stops playing the game, which is not going to be anytime soon for a lot of us. All my alts are moved over, and I know a lot of other people's alts are all moved over, and we've been working in the old CE team speak, and we're still going to get that straightened out. Newsflash, Ups has returned to ArcheAge. He's taking control of retaking control of some of the land he had. He's got crops going and things are being planted. Thus stuff is going on. So welcome back, Ups. We welcome you back into the fold of ArcheAge, and it was good to pull you away from the zombies of H1Z1. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Okay, so this week, what did we do last week? We did a lot of different stuff. Oh my gosh, we were running Serpentis. We've completed Serpentis. We dropped in Serpentis, we dropped R and Fangbo as a group. This is while we were Critical Moment working with CE. Dropped Fangbo, and then when they killed the last boss, I think it was probably, we looked at it and said, this is going to be a good fit for both of the guilds. We did that Serpentis run together, did some PvP, some land PvP stuff together, and that worked out. So Serpentis has basically been going on every single night. Some nights we clear, some nights we don't. Still working out the tanking issue. We have a tanking shortage right now. I guess maybe not tanking shortage / coordination, tanks, healers. And then, but it's funny because a couple of Serpentis runs we did this week, we were actually short on DPS, which is a surprise because we have healers and we had tanks. Or 1 tank, we have the 2 healers and a bard, and we just don't have enough DPS. For instance, last night's Serpentis run, I think stalled at the last boss, and then they finally switched some people out who had to go. It was getting late. Pulled in some Catalyst members. See, we're still good friends with them, still allies with them. We got to work out a formal alliance terms and everything now. Now with the new guild, and we cleared it, finished it off, and it was great. And I think the Catalyst guys actually got the loot, and so Skokie was on the wrong character. He's one of the guys gearing up to be a tank as well, and so he was on the wrong character, so he didn't get the shield. So with that being said, what other stuff has been going on? Well, we've been hanging out in the CE TeamSpeak, which is actually ADK's, a different kinds TeamSpeak, and they're a big gaming community, and listening to what's going on, and our new, not our new buddies, our buddies, our established CE buddies, have been going in there, and I just listened to it, and oh my gosh, I can't imagine them not being at the top of the KOS list for the Zumba War. Now, a little clarification on the Zumba War, because Zumba is putting out propaganda that they won the war because most of the guilds that they were fighting against in the East are now gone, and one of the other guilds that I want to name call has basically laid down and said that they're going to work with Zumba so they can get in on schedule. So when Zumba says that they can, or when Sleeper says they can do Kraken, then they're going to go into new Kraken. But they have to wait for permission from Sleepers, and that's one of the other guilds. But they're saying that CM and CE gone, and Mercenaries has turned into, Split, and OT became Catalyst, and then all this other stuff, all these political machinations going on the server that, hey, they must have won, blah, blah, blah. Well, they haven't. Turkey Boys are getting smashed in the West by the United Western Alliance, or whatever the hell they're calling themselves. And in the East, CE and CM, 2 of the most tenacious groups going against them, with CE being the most tenacious group going into Keiko. Congratulations on being the #1 on the KOS list for Sleepers and Sinister and Zumba. We've now merged forces. So it isn't that we went away and we're not fighting Zumba. We are now a bigger, more coordinated force we are still fighting Zumba. We're not going to deal with this whole thing. We have to ask sleepers permission to do anything on the server. We're going to do what we want. We're going to attack. If we're going to deny them of doing stuff, we're going to deny them doing stuff. And we're going to continue fighting because that's what we enjoy doing, because they're a bunch of douchebags and, we're good players in Pro Green, Pro East, and all this stuff. We want to be able to fish and have the Eastern side do fishing and trade packs and all this other stuff. So good job on that. So we've merged with them, and we're going to continue pushing the PvP at sea, on land. Hell, we'll do gliders in air if they want to, whatever they want to do. So that's what we're looking at doing. Some of the other stuff, let's see what's going on. Oh, wait, I got an updated news flash. Ups has not only has he returned to ArcheAge, Ups is actually going fishing, or actually went fishing. He went fishing. He went out on his fishing boat and he got engaged in fishing. It was one of the things he loved doing when the game started. So hey Ups, good luck out there. Hope you have a great time and everything's going well. Okay, back to what we were doing. So we talked about it. We did some PvE, we did some PvP, and lots of other stuff going on. Catalyst is still talking to us. They invited us out to do Rangora last night. I don't know that we had anyone actually do it. I had to go, take the break. Sunday nights is Walking Dead while the Walking Dead's going on. Saturday night's my time with my wife. We all had stuff to do. I think it was funny because most of the CM members who were coming into Insomnia were also Walking Dead fans, and most of us just disappeared at about, at least 8 o'clock Central, whatever the relative time is for everyone else. Watched The Walking Dead, came back in and played for a couple hours and finished off the night, except for Skokie, who probably played till like 6 o'clock in the morning. So we did all kinds of stuff there. So we've got trade runs going on. So lots of stuff there. We've got our local trade baron, Nefara, is also in Insomnia, and she's running trade packs and doing all that stuff in the morning, coordinating and pushing people and getting people to do those kinds of things. And so that's good to do. And we got new guild halls, United guild halls. We have the main guild hall. It looks like, I think, for the old CE is in Paranor Ruins. There's lots of stuff there, some housing. We've coordinated some land drops and deals and stuff going on there. And of course, the old CM is now is still in Villanelle and is now open to the guild as well. So you've got lots of resources. We'll continue working through a lot of the stuff this week and pooling resources as to what we have to do. To Keiko and I and the leadership teams. The new leadership team, singular, we'll get together and we'll talk a little bit more on how we're going to do stuff, coordinate and help each other out, and make sure that all the members continue to have that same environment that we've enjoyed so far of getting in, having a blast, having fun in the game, talking things out if we have any issues, and just having a good time. So far, it's been absolutely fantastic, and I'm glad that they welcomed us into their team speak, and that we're working together so well. Serpentis is going wrong. We're going to continue doing all kinds of good fun stuff like that. Oh wait, another one? Another news flash? A news flash. Ups got jumped while fishing, and he's pissed off, and he's gone back to killing zombies because, at least in zombies, he gets some satisfaction of, headshot, or that kind of thing. And so he says, I think the quote was, F this, I'm not fishing anymore. So we'll see what goes on with that. Ups, hopefully you're in for the long haul. I know you are for ArcheAge, so I know you enjoy the game and stuff. It's a little frustrating at times. We'll get some more people out there with fishing, and as we become a bigger force for the East. Everything else going on the sea, I think Warlash continues to work on the rings you need for the quest to the Dream Ring quest, so get on that. We've got to continue working on, good job to, I think, Jex and Sko and Racco and I, who pushed into the next part. We're past the Farron step and the Dream Ring. I know a lot of the rest of the Insomnia guild members, at least the Serpentis Raiders and the PvPers, are into the Serpentis Ring quest. We're going to continue doing that. I think we're going to start looking at some other world bosses. We have enough people that we should be able to do Rangora. We have enough people, and actually, it's a funny thing, looking at the politics of the server, I think we've become one of the most active guilds, the largest active population on the server, so we're going to continue doing that. Of course, recruiting, we're going to continue to recruit and build up our forces and do what we can do. Castle Siege was fun. We did one yesterday. We'll be doing another one in a couple of weeks. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. Again, if you see this and you're still in Critical Moment or you're still in CE and you're looking for an invite, get in touch with Kurz, Keiko, Skokie, Scrivia, should be Ups, and Kai. I can't remember Kai's full name. I know it's long, but she said Kai's okay. And get an invite into the guild, get set up, get everything going, have fun. Let's get in there, intermix, mingle, have fun, kill Zumba, fight the red, trade packs, PvE, PvP, and all the other fun stuff that's going on. And with that, I hope that everyone has had a great week in gaming. I hope we're going to have a great week in gaming. I know we're going to have a great week coming up. Lots of Serpentis and other stuff going on, PvP. I look forward to seeing you all in game. Say hi. Give me a shout in game if you want to talk about anything. You want anything on the show, change, blah, 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 blah. Everyone have a good week in gaming. I will see you in ArcheAge. Bye.
Hey, original root boy, DJ Shaky. Well done, you're black. toda la noche ya conmigo puedes estar. Y tú, en busca de otra para ti, para que te diviertas y